Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be going through my old makeup and using like the oldest makeup I own. So I'm really excited to look back through and see what I have and see stuff that I haven't used in a while. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe if you're not a muggle. Now let's get avenging this using my oldest makeup in my collection video. So we're gonna start with eyeshadow palettes. A lot of these are like very recent. I really have no idea. Like I'm thinking that my oldest ones are either the Jack and Hill palette or the Subculture palette. I think my oldest one would be the Subculture palette, but honestly I really have no idea if I can even get it out of here. There we go. I think my oldest palette would be the Subculture one, but I'm not positive because I really can't remember, but I think so. So we're gonna go with Subculture for eyeshadow. We're gonna start down here with setting sprays. I really don't have, well I do have quite a few, but my oldest setting spray would be this one by Wet n Wild. I don't think we need anything in here for now, so we're just gonna down with for lipstick. I know my oldest lipstick I've had for years and years and years. I didn't want to get rid of it because it was my favorite lipstick, and it's this one. Highlighters. Blush. Highlight. Don't remember if it's this Becca one or that one I just picked up, but I think it's the other one, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do face powders next. Pretty Airs one definitely. Bronzer. Let me see. I've definitely had Too Faced the longest. And cream bronzer. Kat Von D. Foundation. I have quite a few foundations. Nothing in the front, but in the back, way back there, definitely this Mary Kay BB cream I've had for a long time. Primers. Also, Mary Kay. There's going to be a lot of Mary Kay in this, and I also forgot about All Over Face powder, which would be also Mary Kay. There's going to be a lot of Mary Kay in this video because Mary Kay is the first brand that I ever used makeup-wise. Brows. Primer. Concealer, Mary Kay once again takes the win. And mascara. I really don't have any old mascaras in here. I'm trying to think like the oldest of the old. If that makes any sense. I think it would be this It Cosmetics Superhero mascara. So that's a good mascara, by the way. Got all my makeup. And for primer, this is one that I haven't used in like forever. This is the Mary Kay Foundation Primer Sunscreen. And you might see a lot of Mary Kay in here because Mary Kay was the first ever brand that I like used and I purchased because my friend's mom, she sold Mary Kay and got discounts on it, so that's what we're gonna be using today for primer. So I don't remember how this one does. It's been forever since I've used this, so I'm just gonna put some on and see how it works. I'm kind of scared. I mean, it doesn't really feel like anything. I'm being completely honest here. Like, it doesn't really feel like anything at all. Like, it doesn't have really any feeling to it or anything. Like, I literally feel like I put nothing on my skin. That's exactly what I feel like right now. Like, that I put nothing on my skin. So I can't really tell if that did anything. Like, I feel nothing. So it's not tacky or I feel nothing at all. So let's move along to brows. And this one really isn't that old, but I have had this for over a year, I think. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. This is by Cella. It is the Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. I'm kind of scared to use this because I only use the one from the brow gel from Thrive Cosmetics. I'm scared to use this. It like comes apart and it's all in this little thing here. I'm really terrified to use this because I haven't done my brows with anything but that brow gel in like forever. So I'm gonna try this, and my mirror is right here if you see me like looking behind. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I left a blob. Oh no. Malfunctioning. Okay, so let's try this again. I feel like I don't have a steady hand for this. I'm so scared. It left like this huge blob in the middle of my eye and it's not wanting to move. Do you see that? It's like not wanting to move and I don't know what to do. Just gonna try to do what I usually do with my Thrive Cosmetics one. Even though this is not a gel, I'm just gonna do what I usually do. I mean, y'all are probably gonna come at me in the comment section for being the worst brow person, but you know, there's no right or wrong way to do things, so this is so difficult for me because I don't do my brows like this, like ever. I literally hate doing this. I hate this so much. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. I feel like both of my eyebrows are completely different than each other. Like, especially the fronts of them, they never end up looking the same. I literally hate that so much. But there's really nothing I can do about that. Did you see what I just did? Oh my god. Just give me a second. I'm gonna finish this off camera and I'll be back. Okay, brows are on. Next up, we're gonna do eyeshadow primer. The oldest eyeshadow primer I have is this one by Kat Von D. It's the Locket one right here. I haven't used this in so long because like, I still have a lot left to it. I haven't used this in so long because it started to not like blend out real well, I don't think, on my eyes. So let's try it to see how well it works. Like, this is so weird. Do you see this? This is kind of weird eyeshadow primer. But Did I just choose it? No, we're good. I mean, I don't know. It's not really wanting to like blend out very well. I feel like that's why I stopped using it before, because I used to use this one all the time. And I stopped using it because it didn't want to blend very well. And I don't really think that it is blending, especially here in the corner. I mean, I don't really like that. I'm not really a fan. Not really a fan of how this works. But we gotta put it on both eyes because we were testing my old makeup. Using my old makeup in this video. So, I don't even know if I'm putting this on correctly. Like, this is so weird. This is so weird. I don't know how I feel about this. Alright, you guys, so we have our eyeshadow primer on. So now we're going to go do eyeshadow, which I think the oldest eyeshadow in my collection is Subculture by Anastasia. And this is actually one of my most used eyeshadow palettes in my collection, so it's not going to be really difficult for me to like use this today. But, I forgot to mention, I saw Laura Lee do this video, and I was like, that'd be really cool to do, so shout out to Laura Lee for giving me the idea to do this. So we're gonna do eyeshadow now, and we're just gonna go in with this color called Dawn as an all-over base shade. This palette and Anastasia's palettes, as you can see, has so much fallout, like it's all over the place. So we're just gonna go in with that. Start out with, put it all over the lid, blend it in all over the lid so we have like a base shade. Start out with, this color is like almost my skin tone shade, just maybe a tad bit darker, because you can see it a little bit there. This is a nice shade to lay down first. So we're going to do the other eye, tap off the excess, and we're going to do that before you put your eyeshadow on. This is a nice color for an all over base shade. Really like that. So we have that color laid down. So we're going to go in with, what do we want to do next? We're going to go in with the shade called New Wave. And I'm just going to take the same brush and just start building the color up there. Tap off the excess once again. This palette is different, and I know a lot of people don't like this eyeshadow palette, but personally I do like it. It's one of my most used and one of my favorites in my collection, so I definitely do like this palette. And I know, like I said, a lot of people don't like this palette, and like I could maybe see the point. I mean, there's a lot of fallout, and sometimes you have to work pretty hard with the shades to get them to work, but like I really don't have any problems that often with this palette, so it makes me pretty happy whenever I use it. Alright, so I added some darker color to the outer V, and I cut my crease, so we're going to add some of this shimmer shade here called Adorn, and I'm just going to apply that with a little brush, and see, and then maybe we'll go in with the finger, because a lot of times it applies best with the finger, but we'll see. How the brush does. I think I'm gonna need to go in with the finger. But that is super pretty. I love that shade. The shade is like gorgeous. I need to go with my finger though, 100%. But yes, if you're putting on shimmer shades, the finger works so well for your shades. That looks so good. I love that. Oh, that's so pretty. I love ABH's shimmer shades, and these palettes like this, they're so beautiful and they're so nicely pigmented. Like, this is gorgeous. I just love this. Yes. I'm gonna do the other eye and the Alrighty, I actually finished my eyes off camera. I kind of forgot to press record, but I did my liner, my winged liner with these two. I got these around the same time. I really don't remember where I got them, so I thought I'd like mix them together because one is like the Seal Wing and like one is Maybelline liner, and I use both of these to do my liner. So there's that. And next up I'm going to be doing cream contour. I usually do that before I put on my foundation, so that's what we're going to do next. So I have the Kat Von D Shaded Light contour palette here, so that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to take my handy dandy blender and dunk it into Kat Von D here, and we're going to put some on our face. Shall we? I used to love this and use this all the time. As you can see, like, she's very well used, especially that one shade that I'm using right now. But I think the last time I used this, it didn't want to blend out very well, but like it doesn't look like it's doing a bad job right now, so that's good. So yeah, I did the rest of my eyeshadow off camera, and I think it turned out really nice with the Subculture palette and the liner. Like, the liner is not really that old that I have, because I really don't like to keep like liner and mascara that long, but I really like the way the eyes looked. And I haven't done a wing. Like, I know I have the stamp there, but I still have to fix it every time I do the stamp, and I haven't done a wing in so long. And like, I'm really happy that like the first stamp I got like correct, and I was able to make it look good on the first try, both sides. That is surprising for me to do. Like, I can never ever do that. Like, I'm really surprised at myself for doing decent eyeliner for like the first time in my life. So gonna put some on the forehead a little bit. This side is pretty no, what is this side doing? This side here looks pretty good, but this side over here does not. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna put some under our chin. And I don't know why I like to put on the cream contour before my foundation. Is just something that I like to do, and like I saw Tati do it, so like to take tips from the pros, because I'm definitely not a pro, but that's what I like to do, and I think it looks really nice after I put my foundation on. So let me just finish this and I'll be right back. Alright, next up, we have a product that I'm like terrified to use. This was like my first ever like foundation sort of thing. This is the CC cream from Mary Kay. I've had this forever. I have like 2 tubes of it and I haven't used it in so long, and this shade I don't even think matches me, and this is light to medium, so this is the oldest one I have, so I'm kind of afraid to use this, but we're gonna use it and see if I liked it as much as I used to whenever I was young. So we're gonna use this, and probably we're gonna blend it out with the Tati Beauty Blendiful, because that's what I blend like everything out with. It's not wanting to come out. Look at that. Give me a second. Got it. Okay, so we're gonna apply this all over our face, and this is a CC cream, so I don't think it'll have much coverage, so we're just gonna apply it on and see. We're gonna blend it out. I am so scared. I don't think this is gonna match me, and I'm actually gonna take my Jeffree Star brush from Morphe, and I'm not gonna use my Tati Blendiful for this because this is way too dark, and I really don't. This is too dark. This is way too dark for me. Oh boy, it's fine. We're not going anywhere today. We can't go anywhere today. And it smells like straight up paint. I can't believe I used to like this and like use it all the time. Like I use this all the dang time. This was my favorite thing in the world when I started doing makeup. Like I was obsessed with this, and I was like, this gives me the best look, the best face. I look so fresh and so awesome. And no, I don't think. Like I don't think I still would. I mean, I think I'm just gonna have to blend it out and like give you my actual thoughts. Like completely blend it out, give you my actual thoughts, but I know that it's way too dark for me and I have to like bring it clear down my chin. But this is literally light to medium, and I feel like I look like an orange. I actually feel like I look like an orange. You guys, this, not really a fan of the color. But honestly, this gives more coverage than I remember it giving me. Like, it doesn't cover up anything, like everything, like some of my foundations do, which I like. But, it's not like it gives like a crappy coverage, because it's not bad. But I just think the shade of it is throwing me off because this is way too dark. For this being light to medium, I mean the medium might be the part that's like not very good. But we'll try to like even it out with concealer, because I think the concealer is also Mary Kay, but it's a lot lighter than this, so we'll try to even it out with that and see how we look. But honestly though, it doesn't give like, you can still see a little bit of my redness here and stuff, but it's not like terrible coverage. Like there's a little bit of coverage there and some tint, but it's not like the best. It's a little hair on my face, but it's also not the worst. Like I thought I was gonna hate this, but I actually really don't mind it for a light kind of coverage day. If you're just wanting to have like a no makeup day, this would probably be a good thing to use. But I don't mind it. It's not my go-to, and it wouldn't be my go-to, but it's not bad. I'm still happy that I have it in my collection. So there's that. We're gonna move on to concealer now, and we also have Mary Kay for our concealer, and this is the Perfecting Concealer, and I don't remember the last time I used this. Like, it's not old, but like it's pretty light, as you can see, so hopefully this will like even out our foundation, because I feel like I'm looking like an orange or something. Like, it's really hard to tell on the camera, but that's how I feel. So I'm going to apply this like I usually would concealer under my face and on my nose. This brush doesn't really hold much product that I can tell. So we're gonna apply it under our eyes and all the other places on my face, like my nose and up here, down here, to balance it out, so it's not just like under my eyes, it's like boom, you're so pale under there. But we're gonna blend this out and we're gonna see if I still like this concealer. because I knew I used to like it. Like this one, like the foundation or the CC cream, I used to use them all the time. Like Mary Kay was the only brand that I owned because my mom, like whenever I first started getting in, like liking makeup, my mom wanted me to have like a good set of makeup. And one of my best friends, her mom sells Mary Kay, and you could get like, you know, the like 50% off or 25% off, whatever it was. And she bought me like a full face Mary Kay from her, and this is actually pretty good coverage concealer, but like a full face then wasn't like what I do now. Like I have way more now than I would have then. Like it was like she bought me powder, the CC cream, mascara, eyeliner. I got some on my eyeshadow, dang it. I always tend to do that, but it was CC cream, concealer, powder, mascara, liner was like the full face of makeup situation. And that was like what I did my makeup with, all Mary Kay. And like I still have the products. Like it's not the same products. I've repurchased them many times, but like the only foundation that I completely finished up was this. Like I finished that up twice before I like really got into like other makeup and like better makeup than Mary Kay. Like Mary Kay is still not bad, but like there's just so much better things out there that I like. But honestly, I'm really living for this concealer. This concealer is really nice. Should probably use this more often because I actually really like it. Really like what it's doing. But I know the mascara up there sucked. Like if I remember right, it really sucked, and I didn't like that at all. But there's, like I said, there's so many better things out there now than Mary Kay that I just haven't used Mary Kay in so long, and I really don't need to. The only thing about Mary Kay that I still use to this day is their all over face powder. They're like mineral powder, which you'll see later on. I use that every day in my makeup routine. Like after I use setting powder, I use the pressed powder. And I love that stuff. That stuff's real good. I don't think I'll ever use another powder other than that one. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm literally living for this concealer. It looks so nice. I love it. It's perfection. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to go in with powder now, I think. So we have this all blended out. Coty Airspun. I only have 2 setting powders in my collection, and neither of them are that old. I literally have this one and the Jeffree Star one, which I love both of them. I use both of them all the time. So we're going to set our face with this. So we're going to set our under eyes with our Coty Airspun. This stuff, it has such a strong smell to it, but this stuff is so good. It is so good to set your under eyes. Love it, love it, love it. Love it so much. Like I said, the only setting powders that I have are literally the Coty Airspun and the Jeffree Star Magic Star setting powder. And I love both of them so much that I just like rotate them around. So you guys know what I use for setting powder. Just those 2 things. And those 2 things only. But like pressed powder, like for all over the face, I definitely use the Mary Kay one, like I mentioned earlier. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to use the Mary Kay the mineral powder from Mary Kay, and we are going to put this all over our face just to set it all together, and it gives like a little bit of a tint. I have this in shade Ivory. Gives a little bit of a tint because we're like all balanced out now with our a little bit extra coverage. We're all balanced out now with our foundation or CC cream and all that stuff. So I think we look pretty good. So we're gonna move on to bronzer now, I think. The oldest bronzer and my most used bronzer is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil one. I still have it in like the old packaging. So we're gonna go in with this for our bronzer today, which this is like my go-to one. I use this guy all the time. Love to have my face nice and bronzed up. Bronzer is my favorite step in my makeup routine. I'm going to take it up above our forehead here. And you guys, like the dust is like flying off of this bronzer, and like you can really taste the chocolate. Like it literally tastes like chocolate, which is so weird, but it's also kind of cool at the same time that it does taste like chocolate. And I'm just using my Wet n Wild Pac-Man brush for that. So I think we're pretty good with bronzer. So what I'm going to do with that though is I'm going to like carve out like the end of it because I don't want it to have like such a harsh line there. So I'm going to do that and like carve out the end right here on both sides. My wrist just cracked. So there's that. We're good to go with that for now. So we're going to move on to blush next. And my blush, my oldest blush is also my go-to blush, which like, it's called Tingle Pink and it's from e.l.f. And I don't even know if this blush is made anymore, honestly. But it is my oldest blush, so I'm going to use it for this video. Just going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And we're going to apply some to our nose because I really love to apply some blush to my nose because I honestly think highlighter looks so great over top of a little blushed up nose. So I think that's pretty good. I think it looks pretty great. So next up we have highlighter, and for highlighter, the oldest highlighter in my collection is this one from Urban Decay. It is purple, and I'm terrified to put this on my face, but there's a story behind this. I had a Wet n Wild purple one that I really loved, and I used it all the time, and I didn't know that it looked ridiculous, but looking back at photos, like, I 100% can tell that it looked ridiculous. And so that one shattered, and I was so upset that whenever I went to TJ Maxx and I saw that Urban Decay had a purple one, I had to pick it up because I needed my purple highlighter. And not long after that, I saw that I looked ridiculous. So we're gonna try this purple highlighter today and see how it works. I mean, it does look purple a little bit. Like, it has a little tint of purple to it, but it's not like majorly over the top purple.
which is kind of great. And that's a pretty nice highlighter. Would you look at that? It's actually pretty intense, if I say so myself. I'm going to apply that down our nose. Ooh, I like the way that looks on the nose. It's pretty. Cupid's bow. I actually like this highlighter, honestly. I was scared to use it, but I think it looks pretty dang good. So we're going to take this off for now. Well, for now, for good. And we are going to move on to mascara. And I put some eyeshadow on the lower lash line. So there's that. So my oldest mascara, which I really don't have any old mascara because I don't like, I really don't have an old mascara. So, because I really don't like I said, I really don't like having old mascara. Like, I think that's kind of gross. But, I have this one here by It Cosmetics. It's a superhero one. I really love this mascara. Like, words cannot describe how much I love this mascara. So I'm just going to apply this. To my upper and lower lashes. Would you look at that? You can see that. That is so great. I'm obsessed with this. I hate doing my lower lashes. Absolutely hate doing them. Love this mascara. Look at that. Like, it's hard to see over my eyeliner, but love it. I love it. I'm gonna do the other eye. Gotta do the other eye. I hate doing lower lashes. I don't know why. It just drives me insane because I make a mess all the time. Mascara is just a messy thing. Next up, we have lips. And I also, I finished my mascara. But I also took this Katy Perry CoverGirl. It's my oldest, like, waterline, tight line, whatever liner that I like to use. So I used that in my waterline today. So I really don't have many old lip pencils, but this is one I think is the oldest. I'm terrified to use lip pencils. Like, I haven't used one in so long. Actually, I don't even use these in general. So we're gonna try this, and it's gonna be red. We're using a red lip today, and I'm terrified. I don't even know how to begin. I mean, I don't think I did too bad. Alright, so this is from Victoria's Secret, by the way. If you guys watch me do that, you 100% watched me struggle with it because I didn't do a very good job at all with that. But this is not my oldest lipstick. What the heck? Found my oldest lipstick. It's right here. I don't even know what brand this is by, honestly. Doesn't say. But we are going to use this. as our lipstick. Ooh. That looks pretty perfect, actually. I don't mind how I did this on the first try. Anything but nude lips, I always tend to screw up. So, don't think I did too bad for a first try of a red lip. Well, not a first try, but in one go on the first try. Because I usually have to like wipe around the edges so many times. But I don't think I did a bad job. Oh my god. This lipstick here is so old. This is the oldest thing I have in my entire makeup collection. I got that so long ago. Whenever I just had like play makeup whenever I was a kid. I had that for so long. Right, y'all, I can't talk. We are down to the last two items, lip gloss and setting spray. I can't think today. This is not a lip gloss. I'll be right back. I'm back. I got the lip gloss. This is the Laura Lee ColourPop collection. Ultra Glossy Lip. So, this is our lip gloss. Okay, this one's in the shade Wham! And it's from the Laura Lee collab with ColourPop. So, we're gonna try this on our lips, see how that works. Oof. Actually, don't mind that lip gloss with this lip. Not all actually, but for some reason, my lipstick just like decided to be messy and start spreading. Okay, we're gonna fix that. Last but not least, we have setting spray, and I have this setting spray from Wet n Wild. It is the Photo Focus setting spray, and this is the last step in our makeup routine, and I haven't used this in so long, so we're gonna use it now. Wow, that's like a hose. Holy cow. Make sure to hold that back from your face pretty far because that was like a jet spray right there. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Gotta fan it off. Alright, and we're going to pat it in a little bit. Patting in the setting spray. Patting it in, patting it in, patting it in. So, this video is probably so boring. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not as fun as some of the other people out here, but I tried my best. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, I could go back through my makeup again and look for more old stuff, or I could do new stuff. Whatever you guys want, leave that in the comment section below. Love testing out my old makeup products, the oldest products I own. Love doing that today, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!